All right, all right, all right, everybody. We should be live here. Let me know if you can hear me in the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Platinum Beast live stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, let's see who we got in the chat today. All right, all right, all right. Let's see here. Let's see. We got 4 likes already in the building. If you're just coming in, be sure to hit that like button. Really helps me out a whole bunch. All right. All right, let's see. We got volume. Let's see. Well, can't quite hear myself. Can y'all hear me? Let me know in the chat. Let's see here. Hello, hello, hello. All right. Doesn't look like we are. There we go. There we go. We're good to go. All right. Yes, sir. Christopher Reed in the building. Welcome, Christopher Reed. Welcome, West Texas Stacker. Welcome, Shadow Work. Shadow Work in the building. Mr. Bob's here. Hey, Mr. Bob. I think we had Niels Hahn in here a minute ago. I don't know if he's still around, but welcome, 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 everybody, to the Platinum Beast live stream. We're just going to hang out and have a good time today. Double mic. Yeah, I know. I had the volume on my computer up, so you probably heard it double for a second, but it should be all right now. Let me know in the chat if it's all right. If it's doubling, let me know. All right, we got Metal Mate or Metal Matt in the building. Welcome, Metal Matt. All right. Yeah, buddy. Ain't that the truth? So, I don't know about y'all, but it's been an interesting day in the metals world. I tell you what. I thought we'd see a little bit of a dip, a little bit of a pullback, but we didn't really see it. Good now. All right, cool, Christopher Reed. Glad it's good now. Yeah, I thought we'd see a little bit of a pullback here, but we really didn't, you know. Let's see what metals are doing right now. Platinum's down a little bit. Well, actually, no. Platinum's up, silver's up, gold's up. Silver at 29.04, platinum at 98.982.61, and gold at 23.92. It pronounced matte, spelled like the finish. Yeah, matte. That's what I figured. I say mate because I think M-A-T-E, but it's got 2 T's in it. Yeah, it's just like matte black or something, metal matte. So that's cool. That's cool. I always second guess myself when I see your name, Metal Matt. So I always say Metal Mate right off the bat, and then I say or Metal Matt, and then that's not because I don't know. It's because I guess I don't know. It messes with my mind a little bit, but that's all right. All right, we got 5 people watching right now. Welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome. All right. We got this live stream rolling. So how's everybody's day been? Did y'all see that on the Perth Mint's website, they got the 2024 Kookaburra, which is kind of cool. Can't wait to get my hands on that in 1/10 ounce platinum. That'll be very, very nice. Hopefully they'll release the koala in May, like they said. But yeah, so we'll have to wait and see on the koala, right? I'm thinking that they're gonna release it, but I'm not quite sure, if I'm being honest. Because maybe it could just be a one-off coin. I doubt it, though. I seriously doubt it. I think it's been a pretty popular release, so I think they'll release the koala bear too. But this will be the only modern koala with the queen on it, I reckon, because they got the king now. So that'll be interesting. The mints really wanted to push out as many queen coins as they could before having to switch over to the king. It was so funny. Many of the sovereign mint coins had both the king and the queen on them. First half of the year queen, second half of the year king. All right. Hey, William E., welcome to your first time live. Very nice, William. Well, thank you for joining us today. I do greatly appreciate that. If you don't mind, do me a favor and hit the like button. Really helps out the channel a whole lot. Hello, Silverstruck. Welcome to the live stream, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad you could make it. Glad you're here. Glad to see you. All right, and we're just kind of talking and chilling today on the YouTube live. We're just having a good old time. But thank you, Silverstruck, for joining, and thank you, William E. Congratulations on joining your first live stream with the Platinum Beast. Doesn't look like anybody else is live streaming right now, so that's solid, at least that I can see. So maybe we'll get some cool people in here. Hey, Zach Johnson in the building. Welcome, Zach Johnson. Happy tax day, everybody. Yep, pay your taxes, even if you don't want to, because they will come after you, and you'll go straight to jail. I know nobody likes paying taxes, but it is what it is. We got to do what we got to do. But welcome, Zach Johnson. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy tax day, everybody. Or bad tax day, everybody. I don't know. Whatever your fancy. All right, we got Silverstruck. Yep. Saying hey to Mr. Bob. Crafty Stacker. Hey, Crafty Stacker. Welcome to the live stream, my friend. Glad you could make it. Glad you are here and glad to see you. William E. Dunn. Do you normally buy 1/10? So William E., I do. I think that, the 1/10, the premium can be had pretty decent. Like these kookaburras and these koalas and stuff. I think the premium's pretty good, and I think after a year or two, when these things are harder to come by, they increase from a numismatic standpoint. It's just like the silver kookaburras and the gold kookaburras. Backdated years tend to go up in premium and value, right? Because they're harder to find. So I like buying the fractionals. I know a lot of people stick to 1 ounces, and that's cool, and that is the way to pay the lowest premium, but I like the 1/10 ounces. So that's just my strategy and what I think's best. Debating on a kilo bar of silver this week. Well, West Texas, are you able to get it below $30 an ounce? Because if you are, that's not a bad deal. I think any silver below $30 an ounce is pretty solid. But I know there's kilos to be had below 30, so make sure you try to stay below that if you're able to. But that's not a bad piece to pick up, West Texas. A whole kilo. That'd be a rather large piece. All right. Anytime you can pick up a kilo, that's a good day. Yes, indeed, Silverstruck. Yes, indeed. And I don't know if y'all know this, but the Perth Mint actually used to make platinum kilo koalas. Yes, platinum, not silver, platinum. That's insane. That's like a $30,000, $40,000 piece of platinum. Absolutely insane. I've only ever seen it on sale one time from APMEX. I'm sure you can order it from the Perth Mint for some high premium, but I saw one on APMEX for not a bad deal a while back, but I don't have that kind of money to drop on one piece. I don't know about y'all, but that's kind of insane. Coin shows, you can find those deals, West Texas Stacker. Yeah, see if there's any coin shows. I know you're out in West Texas, so you're probably pretty rural, West Texas. But if there are any coin shows near you, it might be worth taking a look at. But honestly, a lot of the online dealers are lowering premiums quite a bit since the increase in spot price because they're fighting for your business. They want you to buy even though spot price is high, so they're lowering the premiums a whole lot. Let me see over here on bullion deals. I'm sure, or find bullion prices. Let's see, what's the cheapest kilo you can get right now? Well, Bold Precious Metals has one at 95 cents an ounce over spot, so that's just about below $30. They've got let's see what kilo that is. They've got the Argor Heraeus kilos at, well, actually just about 80 cents an ounce over spot. So that's not too bad. You can get below 30 buying a kilo. A kilo of platinum would be great. Yeah, Shadow Work, that would be insane. Maybe one day when my stack's large enough, I can sell it all and buy a whole kilo koala. That would be just ungodly. Oh my goodness. That would be insane though. Do you really get better deals from coin shows? Went to one and it was pretty comparable. Well, Zach Johnson, I've never been to coin shows, but from what I've heard, it's a lot of the times coin shows, some of them, they do have melt and spot deals and stuff. But from what I've seen, coin shows focus a lot more on numismatic products. So they're going to have more higher premium stuff, and it's more of like a collectible show. I reckon it'd be comparable to like a convention where they, sell comic books or trading cards, like sports cards or Pokemon cards or whatever that collectible stuff is that kids are into these days. Or like tennis shoes, like sneaker conventions. You know, you're not going to a sneaker convention to pick up a $40 pair of Adidas, right? You're going to a sneaker convention to get some rare tennis shoe that you really want that costs hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I don't understand that whole world, but I know there's a lot of money to be made and a lot of people buy and sell that stuff. So I think coin shows a lot of the times focus on that kind of stuff too. But I can't really speak from experience because I've never really truly been to one. But that's just what I think. True, there were more collectible than bullion. Yeah, that makes sense, Zach Johnson. Like, you'll see a lot of slabs, a lot of more rare stuff, you know. You might find a guy with a bunch of kookaburras, but they're all backdated, and he wants $10 over spot per kookaburra, but you can pick your own, so that's kind of cool. But it's much more of a numismatic thing is what I've seen. Ask a dealer what they are trying to get rid of. Yeah, that's a solid approach. You know, if you go to an LCS or coin shows and stuff, just tell them, hey, you know, I'm looking to pay the lowest premium possible. If you don't have anything, that's cool, no worries, but that's what I'm looking for, and maybe they'll be able to point you in the right direction, or maybe they have something hidden to offer you. You never know. And then LCSs too. I don't know if you have any out there in West Texas, but LCSs, if you can build a relationship with them, a lot of the times they will they'll hold stuff for you, or they'll bring out stuff that they weren't intending on selling, or they'll cut you a deal just to keep your business on something that has been sitting around for quite a while that maybe they haven't been able to sell. So, yeah. But, yeah, there's definitely multiple approaches you can take. It all just kind of depends on what's available in your area, really. But yeah, silver. I got silver on the spot because it was gilded. So what is gilded, Shadow Work? Is that like some type of art piece or something? Like, was it made into some type of design? Just look for value. Yeah, William E., I agree. Value is the best way to go about it. Just look for the best value. You know, who's got the best price for the best piece and all that good stuff. You know, kind of weigh your options a little bit. If you can get a kilo at $1 an ounce over spot, but you can get 1 ounces at $1 an ounce over spot, go with the 1 ounces. It's better to be divisible if possible, or as much as possible. So obviously the 1 ounces would be a better deal if you got just a whole bunch rather than one giant kilo that's a little harder to move, especially if the price goes up high enough. Now you will find someone who will melt that down, but they're probably going to pay you melt value. Take your LCS tacos. You'll get good deals. Yeah, that's true. That's true. West Texas. Do you have an LCS out there in West Texas? I don't even know where you're at out there. Are you like in Amarillo or something, or El Paso or something like that? I have no idea. But you must be out in one of those little towns. Gold plating. Basically, it's $9.99 fine silver, but was I see. Okay, yeah. So a lot of the times those are kind of, a lot of people don't like those because they seem kind of fake. Odessa. Okay, yeah. That's cool. West Texas, Odessa. Is that near where, what's his name was born? Waylon Jennings? I think it might be. Waylon Jennings' birthplace. I'm kind of curious now. No, he was born in Littlefield, wherever that is. So how far is that from Odessa? Odessa. I don't even know. Oh, it's a little far north. Wow, you really are out there in West Texas, man. That's cool though. I bet it's nice and warm, and you probably don't get as humid out there in the desert. You're more so in the desert of Texas, almost. Strictly only buying from my LCS this year. Well, that's cool, West Texas. That's not a bad approach at all. You know, LCSs can provide very good deals sometimes a lot better than online. They know they're competing with the online marketplace. They know that, and so they're a lot of times can provide you pretty decent deals. Being in Cali means most online is off the board for me. I do get stuff from Hero though. So being from California, is that because of the minimums you got to spend, William E? Is that what you're referring to? Because I'm pretty sure California is one of those states where you got to spend like $1,500 or something to avoid sales tax, if I'm not mistaken. So if that's the case, that's kind of unfortunate. That really just hurts small businesses, man. I'm telling you. That's really annoying. California's got some weird laws on the books. But yeah, for sure. All right, we got about 14 people watching right now. Hey, Ren Stocks, welcome to the live stream, my friend. Glad you could make it out today to stop by and say hello to us. Just chilling here, doing a little live stream for a little while. All right, all right. Oh, Darby's down home detecting. Very nice. I think this is your first time in the live stream, isn't it, Darby? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad you could make it out. Hello to you too, my friend. Shadow work. My LCS keeps ripping me off with a grin on their face. Oh, man. Well, then why you keep going there, Shadow work? Find yourself a new LCS. Or just tell them, hey, you know, I mean, nothing personal, but y'all's deals just ain't as good as online. So I'm going to just go with the online sales. Yeah, let them know, man. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm all about small businesses and local businesses and keeping money where it's made. But if they're not offering good deals, let them know. Let them know you don't like it. First baseball game is on Wednesday. Very nice, Ren Stocks. Very nice. And Darby said, yep, first live stream. Well, welcome, Darby. I do appreciate it. I don't know if you're subscribed to the channel, but feel free to, because we do a lot of live streams like this. So, yeah, where we just kind of hang out and talk and chill a little bit. Good luck, Ren. Yeah, good luck, Ren. Good luck on that baseball game, man. Break a leg, my friend. My Platinum Brits got lost in the mail, and I'm so stressed. Really? Wow. Did they get lost like midway, or did someone take them out of your mailbox? Because if they got lost with midway, Money Metals is insured for that, so they'll send you 2 more. I wouldn't worry about it at all. I mean, you might have to wait a little while longer, but they'll send you a couple more. But if they got stolen out the mail, then I'd try to figure out who's the thief and why do they keep stealing your mail. But yeah. So, all right, we got 18 people watching right now. Be sure to hit the like button for me. Do you have silver mercury dimes? Yeah, I do. I do, Darby's. I don't have them on the table. In fact, I don't even have them where I'm at my house. But I do have silver mercury dimes. I got Mercuries, I got Barbers, I got Roosevelts. Those are the 3 I've got. I like the Mercury dimes. It's one of my favorite designs. I've also got the 2016 Centennial Gold Mercury dime that the U.S. Mint released not too long ago, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, they said they got delivered on the 10th and 11th, but they didn't. Well, who said that, Ren? Was it Money Metals or was it the USPS tracking that they use, or whoever they use to track stuff? Nice. Yep, Darby Downs. That is nice. What have you found metal detecting? Because I reckon that's what your name is referring to, metal detecting. So what are some cool stuff you found? Because I know a lot of people are into that stuff. Have you ever found some really old stuff in the ground? Let me know. Hey, Loper Painter, welcome to the live stream. Glad you could make it. Greatly appreciate you stopping by, my friend. We got Gold Addict in the building. What do you think about platinum to silver ratio at 33-1? Yeah, that's crazy, ain't it? Ain't that crazy? 33 1 ounces of silver can get you an ounce of platinum. And people say silver is the most undervalued. Let's just take a look at that and ask ourselves, is that really the truth? Our 2003 1/20th Platinum Panda is rare. Found one for 130, but I'm not versed in 120 coins. I mean, they are really rare in stocks, but for 130, just get yourself a 10th ounce. I mean, because the thing about it, you're so young, Ren. You're so incredibly young. You know, the koalas, the kookaburras, that kind of stuff, that's what's going to be rare when you're like my age or even older, really. The UPS said they were delivered. Well, I would try to see about all that. I don't know what to do with that, Ren. Do you have like cameras on your house or anything? You could see if someone snatched it up. because that might be worth looking into. But that's really strange. Sometimes a UPS or USPS, sometimes they scan stuff as delivered and then it gets delivered the next day. I've had that happen a time or two, so that might be worth looking into. 1785 silvers. Wait a minute, Darby. Did you find, and why are you redacting your messages, man? But did you find like one of those old flowing hair, like silver dollars or something? Or are you talking about something else? Like some old British stuff maybe? Because that's like really, really old. Let's see here. Sometimes that means the package is delivered to the next shipper. Yeah, it could be, ZZ. And welcome to the live stream, ZZ. I greatly appreciate it. Matthew Crustlife in the house. Welcome, Matthew Crustlife. Glad you could make it out here to the live stream. Greatly, greatly appreciate that, my friend. All right. Yeah, did UPS take a photo? Yeah, did they, Ren? Let us know. Ask your next door. Yeah, it could have got delivered next door by mistake. Do they make the new 2024 Kookaburra in 1 ounce coins? So they do in silver, Loper, but they don't in platinum. For some reason, the Perth Mint decided to go with 1/10 ounce when it comes to platinum Kookaburras. They do make I don't know if they still make the koala in platinum 1 ounces. They might. I can't remember. I know they used to, so there's some old ones floating around out there. But no, they only make the platinum in 1/10 ounce, I believe, is the correct. They could add 1 ounce, I reckon, at some point. But right now, I think it's just the 1/10. But did y'all see that? I made a post talking about that. The Perth Mint actually updated their website and added the 2024 1/10 ounce Kookaburra. So I'm super excited about that. And I will be getting one as soon as I possibly can. But I'm over here in the States, so I got to wait till a dealer over here gets it because I'm not trying to have it shipped from Australia. Gold Addict said, technically during the silver squeeze, you could sell 30 silver eagles for an ounce of platinum eagle. Yeah, you very well could, Gold Addict. That is true, technically speaking. Ren Stock said the newest listing there is a 1994 1/20th Panda auction just came up. It's going for 4 days. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about, well, I would call up the UPS and see what's going on, Ren, with that if they didn't provide a photo or anything, because that's really, really weird. But the newest, yeah, about that Panda, I mean, that's very numismatic. That's very high premium, Ren. I wouldn't personally pick it up for that price, but, I mean, if you want, you could. Just know you're paying double the premium on versus like a 1/10 ounce, at $130 for 1/20th ounce, because that's half the coin. So you got to keep that in mind when stacking. Loper Painter said, darn, I like it a lot, but I only stick with 1 ounce. Yeah, Loper Painter, it's kind of unfortunate. But they do, have you checked out the Lunar Series? Because they do the Lunar Series in 1 ounce. Loper Painter. I don't know if you've got all those, the dragon, the rabbit, the mouse, all that stuff. But they do have the Lunar Series in stolen. I don't know if it got stolen. Yeah, it could have Ren Stocks. It very well could have. Yeah, they have the Lunar Series in platinum, though. So that could be worth looking at, Loper, if you're just a Perth Mint fanatic. They make a new Koala Platinum 1 ounce coin, but it looks like the ones from the 90s. Really? That's interesting. That's really, really interesting. Could the UPS delivered package have been stolen? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. Could have been. I watched the Perth and Royal Mint video. Does the Royal Australian Mint make platinum coins? I don't think so. Let me go take another look at that. That's actually a really good question. Let's see. Yeah, the Royal Australian Mint, they make some bullion stuff, but I don't really like it, honestly. The Perth puts out way, way better stuff. Royal Australian Mint's like kind of blah. Kind of very bland, if I'm being honest. Let's see here. Well, I reckon we could just type in Royal Australian Mint. Royal Australian Mint. Okay. And then, no, it looks like they just make silver and gold. It looks like they do not do anything in platinum. Let's click other. Yeah, no. I'm not really seeing anything in platinum from the Royal Australian Mint. So I guess they just do silver and gold. That's really not their main focus. They mainly do the money for Australia. So that's how it is. Hey, Niels Hahn, welcome to the live stream. I know you popped in before we started, but now you're back. So welcome, 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 welcome. I practice buying the deep dips and retail price. Well, that's cool, man. That's cool. That's cool. How do you avoid getting robbed with all that valuable stuff in your house? Well, I live in a very nice side of town, honestly. You know, the neighbors, they all drive $100,000 vehicles, so I'm not too worried about it, honestly, and I guess they're not either. Yeah, I just live in pretty much the nicest side of town a person can live in. We're real secure over here. I mean, I've never even heard of anybody getting robbed over here. I reckon it's always possible, but most people don't even know who I am or where I live, really. And everybody that I know lives far away. I know no one that lives around here because I spend all my time hanging out about an hour away. So, yeah, I mean, it's kind of interesting, right? I'm kind of like I'm just flying under the radar over here. Shadowwork said, when is the 20? Okay. Renstock said, when is the 2024 One Tooth Kook? I will go crazy buying them. I don't know when they're well. They have been released. Ren, they're on the Perth Mint website. It's just none of the American dealers have them in stock right now. I'm sure they're going to get them in stock at some point here soon, hopefully. So when they do, that's when you can get it, bud. But the Perth Mint has released it, so it is a confirmed coin from the Perth Mint. So that's a good thing. And we'll definitely have to make sure we pick it up when it does come out. I'm definitely going to be picking those up, probably multiple of them. So yeah. Shadowwork said, Platinum Beast, do you practice dollar cost averaging? Not so much, Shadowwork. I just buy whatever's the lowest premium. I know a lot of people focus on dollar cost averaging, but I just buy the lowest premium and I just kind of roll with it. I can see why dollar cost averaging would be very beneficial for making sure that, you know, your stack is at a good price point compared to spot price. But the way I see it, I mean, I've got a really good amount of time, Lord willing. As long as God blesses me with a long life, I've still got a good long while here. I'm only in my 30s, so, you know, by the time I'm in my 60s, I reckon all the metals will be up and all the prices that I spent right now won't be anything near what they are. So, yeah, I don't really do the dollar cost averaging too much. How do you avoid getting robbed? Yeah, I answered that question. All right, Renstock said they said we didn't answer, nobody knocked, we didn't leave much. Wow, that's annoying. I don't know, Ren. I would probably try calling them up, and then I would probably send an email out to Money Metals saying, I don't know what's going on with UPS, but they said they delivered the package. They didn't. I don't know what the deal is. That's very, very weird. I don't keep metals at home. Okay, Renstocks. Yeah, that's pretty smart. I don't keep too much of it at home. What you see here is almost all I've got here at my house. I keep most of mine in a different location that has 24/7 security and is a very, very, very safe place. But it's not here. So that's part of how I avoid being robbed is I just don't keep everything with me. I practice buying the deep dips and retail price. Yeah, that's smart, ZZ. That's smart. I picked up a few of those Britannias, the deals on APMEX, and since spot price shot up right after I bought those, I'm just going to wait. I'm happy with buying what I bought recently at such a low price point that I don't have to buy right now. I can wait it out, and that's what I'm going to be doing. Can't believe Costco sells gold. Yeah, it's crazy, right? Who would have thought Costco would be the one selling gold? And what's interesting is I've heard you can actually buy it at the warehouses. It's not just an online third market or third party deal, like with Walmart and some of those other retailers where it's just online. Costco actually sells it in their warehouse. I saw a video of a guy doing that. He just went to the Costco, bought the bar, and that's what it was, which is kind of interesting. Would I buy U.S. Mint Platinum? Well, I have, William E., I have a Platinum Eagle right here, as you can see. This is a U.S. coin, and I would buy U.S. Mint Platinum. I just don't buy it that often because of the premiums. I really prefer quantity over quality, if that makes sense. So I don't really buy what is going to be the most expensive, and typically American stuff is the most expensive. Now this 1/10 ounce I got for $140, so that wasn't a bad price in my opinion. But typically 1/10 ounce Eagles are anywhere from $170 to $180, and that's just way too high for me. So I stay away from it for the most part, but I do buy some of it. All right. Zach Johnson, I don't know. The rumor has it there's not going to be a Platinum Eagle in 2024, but that rumor has been spread in the past as well, and they have ultimately come out with the bullion version, so I don't know. It's a wait and see for me. I mean, if we get to the end of the year and there's no Platinum Eagle, then, well, there's no Platinum Eagle, but I never really believe what people have to say about that until I see it actually for myself. Renstock said, have you seen the 125th ounce anniversary Perth coins? They are 1 ounce silver mintage of 5,000. No, I haven't seen that, Ren. I haven't seen those coins. Minster Games, welcome to the live stream. Can't believe Costco sells gold. Yep, indeed. BR, how much would value would they lose if you took them out of the plastic containers? So BR, I don't know if you're referring to these capsules, like all my coins right here are encapsulated, or if you're referring to like bars that come in assays and stuff. But realistically, plastic doesn't really add too much value to any precious metal from a stacking standpoint. Plastic's not going to add a whole lot of value. It's mostly just to protect your investment and make it look good, essentially. But it's not even about looks with stacking. It's just about weight. So it doesn't really affect the value too much. Now, if you have a highly numismatic piece, yeah, that's going to affect the value quite a bit because people want perfect examples. But for stacking, it doesn't really add or subtract very much. Still a fan of the American Platinum Proof? Yes, I am, Christopher Reed. I do like the American Platinum Eagle Proof coins. I like how they change the design every year. Way cooler, in my opinion, than the gold and silver that they just make shiny and change the date. On Platinum, they actually change the design every single year. And they have different series of the Platinum Proof Eagles that I think are pretty cool. My favorite one is the Life coin from 2018. Absolute favorite. I had one of those back in the day. I lost it in the great sell-off, unfortunately, but I'll have another one day. But I love those coins. I love that series, the Life, Happiness, and Liberty, I think it was. I think it was Life, Liberty, and Happiness. I think it was a Declaration of Independence series, and I love that Platinum Proof coin series. I probably wouldn't buy it slabbed unless it was the same price as not slabbed, but I would like to have those 3 coins at some point. How much should I buy 1/4 ounce Eagles and or what is the cheapest 1/4 ounce platinum coin? So Ren stocks, I would, well, first of all, I'd take a look at the 1/3 ounce Perth coins. I know you know what I'm talking about, the humpback whale, the dolphin, the swordfish. Those are a better premium, in my opinion, than the 1/4 ounce Platinum Eagles. But 1/4 ounce Platinum Eagles are pretty much your best bet at the 1/4 ounce size. There's not a whole lot to choose from in 1/4 ounce size, so Platinum Eagles are probably your best bet. And that's really the most premium I pay on a 1/4 ounce is probably about $3.75 per coin. And you can probably find one around there, so it's not too bad. What would I pay for a 2016 1/10 ounce Noble? I'm trying to get a feel for everything. Well, Ren stocks, my limit for 1/10 ouncers is 150, okay? If it ever, and as you know, if you go on eBay right now, you can see that, I think it's Bullion Exchanges has the Koala for $122.50. That's the cheapest 1/10 ounce available right now from anybody. And so because of that, you know, we're getting close to that 150 limit. When 1/10 ounce coins become 150 at the lowest price point, I'm just going to stop buying 10th ouncers altogether. Because my limit on platinum is $1,500 spot. If spot ever reaches $1,500, I'm done. I'm just going to sit on it, hold it, watch it go up, and just, yeah, that's where I stop. Now, do I stop forever? I don't know. If it holds at $1,500 for a few years or something, okay, we'll reevaluate and say, is this the new floor? Is this the new $1,000 an ounce floor, right? But $1,500 is my limit, so 150, Ren. And that's why I got this Eagle. It was 140, right? And that's why it took me so long to get a 1/10 ounce eagle, because I wasn't going to pay over 150. And all of them go for 160, 170, 180, crazy premiums. All right, all right, all right. You got all yours under 300. Very nice, Matthew Crustlife. Very nice. That's a great price point on 1/4 ounce eagles. The wealthy are going into hiding. Jewelry counters disappearing and online bullion sales growing. Bland exterior paint but vibrant interior colors. Very interesting, shadow work. Wealthy want a reminder of their wealth without displaying it to the hungry world. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Issue with the Eagles is they only sell 1 ounce size now. So anything you find smaller than an ounce is backdated and has higher premiums. Yep. Yeah, that is the issue with the Eagles shadow work. There's still reasonable prices on the 1/4 and 1/2 ounces, but the 1/10 is out of reality, in my opinion. It's just not worth it. The 1/10 ounce has become such a numismatic piece that, you know, people buy it because they want an eagle and they just pay whatever they have to pay. Whereas the 1/4 and 1/2 ounces are still a reasonable deal. They're a little higher premium, but they're reasonable. So you can find them, but they are hard to find, and especially depending on the date. Got your 1/4 ounce Platinum Eagles all bold precious metals, but it was last year. Oh, very nice, Matthew Crustlife. Very nice. My friends are asking me so many stock questions. I love it. Very nice, Ren. Very nice. That's cool, man, that you're able to help out your friends, you know, learn more about investing in stocks and metals and stuff. Let's see here. Let's see. Well, Ren, here's a tip for your channel. So your latest video, I noticed the wording on the thumbnail was like a teal and a pink. What you want to do with thumbnails is you want to stick strictly to either yellow or red writing. Those are what draws the most attention. That's why a lot of fast food uses red and yellow colors, because for whatever reason our eyes are attracted to those two. So you definitely want to use yellow or red writing on your thumbnails to help drive traffic to your videos. But that's just a tip I was thinking about for a little while there, ever since I saw your most recent video post, in a long form anyways. Look at those little kooks. Yep, look at those little kookaburras. Look at those little birdies. I wonder what these two kookaburras are thinking, right? They're looking at each other like, hey man, what's going on with you? Oh, not much, man, just been working hard all day. Oh, that's cool, man. Well, you know, I think I'm just gonna probably get out of here pretty soon here, but it was nice seeing you, bud. Oh yeah, you too, man. Take care. It's like they're talking to each other, man. It's so interesting how different this design is from like most of the other ones. Most of them only do 1 kook, and this one's got 2 kookaburras on the coin. So that's kind of interesting, I think. But yeah. So why get a 1/3 ounce? Is that the best price? Does it beat 1/4 ounce prices? Typically, yes, Ren stocks. The 1/3 ounce Perth will beat the 1/4 ounce, because you got to think about it, right? You're getting a whole half a coin more on the 1/3. Like I'll tell you right now, Ren. I think the sword, is it the sword? No, is it? Let me see here. I'll take a look. I think the swordfish is what is the lowest price right now. Let's see here. Well, the striped marlin. Okay, so the striped marlin's $3.79 on eBay. That's the lowest pricing. Ren. And the 1/4 ounce eagle, the lowest pricing right now on eBay is $3.76. So a whole $3 and you get a whole half a coin more, you know? You kind of got to think about that quite a bit. $3 and you get a whole half a coin more. You multiply your investment by 1.5 times the amount of platinum. It's just a really, really good deal. Oh, thanks. I might change it. Yep, Renstock. Definitely go check that out. Platinum Beast, your thumbnails have been working great. Yeah, I've been trying, man. A couple of my recent videos didn't do too well, but that's understandable. It seems like whenever I post like a crazy video talking about the markets and stuff, that always drives a lot of traffic. But then when I post like Perth Mint or whatever, it's like it kind of falls down into a hole. I don't know why. But anyways, I try my best. I try my best to design thumbnails that are going to draw attention. And I try my best to talk about topics that y'all are going to like. So It's always nice when I get a good amount of views on a video or what have you. What's the cheapest sovereign platinum coin? Well, typically that is the Britannia. Ryan, this little coin right here is typically the cheapest you're going to find. It comes from the Royal Mint. It's got the Britannia design on one side and whoever's sitting on the throne on the back. So right now it's King Charles, but it used to be Queen Elizabeth. But that's typically the cheapest coin. Now, Perth Mint has been having some cheap coins recently. The Kookaburra and the Koala are right now floating around the cheapest price. But that 2024 Britannia, I think, will come down closer to the end of the year when they're really trying to move it out of the inventory to make way for the 2025. So typically it's the Britannia, sometimes it's the Perth Mint, it just kind of depends. Eagles are going to be your worst price coins. They're going to be the highest price overall and most of the time not worth it. And I'm trying to think if there's other 1/10 ounce coins out there. There's the Koala, the Kookaburra, the Britannia, the Eagle. They used to make a Canadian Maple Leaf, but they don't anymore, and those are extremely rare. And then there's some other highly numismatic stuff they used to make, but for the most part, your bullion is going to be your Perth Mint and your Royal Mint, because those are the two sovereign mints making 1/10 ounces today. Let's see here. I've seen Eagles and Maples, but that's it for coins. Yeah, Eagles and Maples are much higher premium in platinum. Now, the 1 ounce maple is not too bad, but the fractional maples are so rare these days, they go for real high prices, and the fractional Eagles as well. The one about the old gum tree. Oh, did you have that Kookaburra nursery rhyme as a kid? No, BR, are you over in... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Y'all are unlocking a memory for me. Old nursery rhyme about the Kookaburra. Gum tree. I feel like somewhere deep down in my memory cortex, it's coming to me. Because when Shadowworks said something about Gumtree, I feel like I remember an old nursery rhyme like that. How did it go? Do y'all know the lyrics? Because if y'all told me the lyrics, it would probably come back to me. Because I feel like now that you mention it, Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree. Huh. That's interesting. Seen one for $340. What'd you see for $340, Renstocks? An Eagle? Still, though, Renstocks, at $379 for a whole another half of a coin, I think it's just a better deal, man. But I mean, it's up to you. You know, I want to have a 1/4 ounce Eagle at some point, so I'll get one, even if it is higher than that 1/3 ounce platinum. But yeah, I just think the 1/3 ounce is just a better deal overall. And right now I'm in the stacking stage. I'm not really in the collector stage. Kookaburra, king of the bush he is. Yes, he is. I hear a lot of people in Australia, they tell me that the kookaburras are pretty common. They're like our common finches and stuff here that you see all the time, which I think would just be so cool to just see kookaburras flying around and landing on your porch and whatnot. I think that'd be real neat. Good question, William. Weight and diameter. How do you verify platinum? Oh, William, okay, so platinum is dang near impossible to fake, and here's why, William. Here's why. There's not another metal on Earth that can replicate the weight. With gold, you have tungsten. So if you can make tungsten into a gold eagle and paint it gold and just sell it off as gold, and it weighs the same, and it sounds pretty similar, I think, and you won't be able to tell the difference. But with platinum, it's impossible. There's no other metal that replicates it on Earth. And so if you get fake platinum, it's going to be the wrong size or the wrong weight or the wrong something. It just is. So if you have the ability to measure its diameter, its thickness, and things like that, and its weight, if you can measure diameter, thickness, and weight, then you can verify whether or not you have real platinum. You don't even need any kind of verification tools or anything. Those are nice to have and are a bonus, but realistically, you don't even need them for platinum because it's impossible to truly fake. Now, there are people who will try to fake it, but it's gonna be a mess of a coin. Every time he says kookaburra, I have to start over that nursery rhyme in my head. Kookaburra, kookaburra. Let's see here. Let me see if I can look up kookaburra nursery rhyme. Let's see here. Cause I gotta hear it. I gotta hear it to remember it, right? Let's see. Popular kookaburra with lyrics, nursery rhyme. Let's see. Let's see here. Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree. Merry, merry king of the bushel he. Something, something gay your life must be. Wow. Do you think I could trade gold at a coin show with the dealer, or will they only take cash? You could probably trade gold, Utopian. But they're gonna want to make some profit. So if you were to trade gold at a coin show, let's say a 1 ounce coin, they might give you spot price right on the dot, and they'll turn around and sell that coin for a premium. But they're not just gonna do like an even trade, right? Because they're a business, right? They got to make some money. So you got to keep that in mind when thinking about trading at a coin show, if that makes sense. All right. Almost lost our camera there. Let's see this kookaburra nursery rhyme, huh? Let's see. I can't hear anything. Oh, I got my computer volume. I don't know that I ever heard that nursery rhyme, man. I mean, maybe. Man, I must have been like a baby or something. I feel like I did, but I must have been a baby, right? I don't want to play it too much because YouTube will get mad at me for playing some copyrighted music, I reckon. But I don't know. Maybe I heard it as a baby or something. Yeah, it is kind of creepy, right? Kookaburra, kookaburra in the gum tree. Like, it sounds like the kookaburra is going to kill me in my sleep. I bet you. I bet you. Oh, that's the wrong tempo. Oh, okay. Well, maybe there's a different version or something. Kookaburra, kookaburra. I think that'd be cool to have a pet kookaburra. I'd never do it because I'm sure it's like inhumane. I'm sure they're wild birds that like to be free, but that'd be like real cool to have a little pet kookaburra just chilling, right? I think. And then I put a little kookaburra coin in his little cage so he can have a friend. Oh, I see. So it's typically faster. Interesting. How large are the kookaburra in real life? I don't know. I saw a video of someone, like some pet store had one, and they're not supposed to import them, but some pet store had one in a cage, and he was just sitting there chilling. But I don't think they're very big. I mean, they look like normal-sized birds, like a little bird that was sitting in a tree, you know? They're not like a parrot or a toucan or something. They're pretty small. Yeah, the temple's all off. Well, I don't know, man. That's just what I found on YouTube. You hear it a lot, Renstocks? That's interesting. Beast, I'm stacking platinum a lot lately because silver and gold are moving too much. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. This silver metal is getting too costly. Over $30 an ounce? Nope. Gold over $2,400 an ounce? Nope. Platinum still at about $1,000 an ounce? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. I'm stacking that stuff all day long. All day long at $1,000 an ounce. Come on, man. That's not even close. We were at $1,000 an ounce on platinum back in December. All right. So we're not even at 12-month highs here, whereas silver and gold are both at 12-month highs. So it just makes sense. It just makes too much sense to me just to stick to platinum. I don't know about y'all, though. I know a lot of people don't buy platinum. Let's see here. Maybe we could do like a survey in the chat, get people clicking and stuff. We've got about 13 people watching right now, which is kind of low for the up and down streams. Maybe these types of streams have kind of fallen off the map a little bit. But let's see here. How do we do this thing again? Okay, start poll. Let's see. Let's see what I want to ask y'all. Let's see. Let's see here. We'll do a poll. There we go. Boom. Poll. Platinum down today still. It is a little bit. It's at 980, William E. 983.04. Silver closed at $29, which is high. Gold closed at $23.94, which is high. And I want to ask y'all something. My stock market portfolio is in the absolute trash. I bought $6,500 in SCHD like a couple weeks ago, and I'm down $300 on it. It's so annoying. It's the most annoying thing on planet Earth. Like, I hate to see my stock portfolio in the trash like that. My metals portfolio is beautiful, though. So it's nice. It's been an excellent hedge, for sure, against the stock market. Stock market's been in the absolute toilet. And precious metals have just been through the roof, man. I'm telling you, a lot of people are missing out. A lot of people are missing out on opportunities, at the very least, to just hedge your investments, I think. Let's see here. I feel like critters in Australia are like objects and mirrors. Yeah, right? Closer you are, the bigger they get or something. Or what's it say? The objects and mirrors are further than they appear. Is that what the mirror says? I don't really know. It's $9.86 an ounce, not 1,000. Yeah, below 1,000. Yeah, you're right, Renstock. So it's down. It's the cheapest metal right now. Platinum is the cheapest. You cannot beat sub $1,000 platinum. You just won't beat it. Now, if platinum was 11 or 1,200, it'd be in par with gold and silver, but it's lagged behind. So I think it's the best buy right now. Wow, 65 miles an hour. That's incredible, Renstocks. Congratulations on that, my friend. Oh no, we lost our camera. Live stream in the trash. Wah. Somebody send help. All right, let's see here. See if we can readjust, huh? Man, really choked that one up. All right. Well, there we go. Adjust a little bit here. Man, this phone is so top heavy, I'm telling you. So top heavy. This is what you get on live streams, y'all. A mess. Dropping coins all over the place. All right, let's see here. Closer than they appear. Yeah, that's what the mirror says. Closer than they appear. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear, right? What's Australia is such an interesting country because they have so many unique animals. It's crazy. It's like after the flood, when the animals left the ark, a whole crew decided to gang up and travel over to Australia and just say, okay, this is where we're going to live, and we're not going to live anywhere else in the whole world. Whereas most animals are very spread out, right? You got crocodiles in South America and Africa, in America or North America. You got, cows everywhere, bulls everywhere, pigs everywhere, chickens everywhere. But Australia has kangaroos, kookaburras, emus, capybaras, or maybe not capybaras. What's that animal that looks like a capybara? That's like in New Zealand, I think. It's a cute little thing. They made a silver coin about it a while back. I drop one coin every video. Well, Ren, it happens to the best of us, man. I tell you what. Closer than they appear. Yeah, that's what it says. Beautiful Canadians are a favorite of mine. Yeah, Canadian Maple Leafs are cool coins. Hey, Timothy Juarez, welcome to the live stream. I just noticed you're not William E., but you got the same color little letter. So I thought you were for a minute, but welcome, Timothy Juarez. I appreciate you stopping by. Everyone should be sure to hit the like button. Really helps out the channel quite a bit, and I greatly appreciate it. Koala bear. Yeah, they got the koala bear too. Yep. That's an Australian native. They got kangaroos and koala bears and kookaburras and emus and all kinds of unique animals only found in Australia or New Zealand, I guess. They just walked off the ark and said, I'm going over there. That seems like a nice place to settle down. The natives in Australia have very unique characteristics. They do. They're a great group of people. Their government is kind of questionable. especially during the year 2020. I was like, I thought that was a pretty free country, but I guess not. But the people are really cool. They are very, very unique people, for sure. What's the 2024 koala look like? Well, I don't know. Have they released a design yet, Renstocks? I don't think they have. I think their plan was to release it in May, which kind of makes sense. They want to get the kookaburra out the gate first, and then they want to release the koala. Platypus in Australia too. Yeah, they do have the. Yeah, that's right. Because that used to be their platinum bullion coin was the platypus. So that's another animal that's Australian. It's crazy. It's crazy stuff. And actually, I kind of wonder I wonder if the platypus was even on Noah's Ark. I wonder if it was like just swimming around all day in the water without any land. Does it have to go on land? I know it's like an aquatic bird. Survive just in like water all the time. Platypus have poison barbs. Interesting. They can kill you. Wow. That's pretty interesting. I heard, I don't remember who, maybe it was you, Shadow Work. I heard somebody told me the platypus is the strongest argument, or one of the strongest arguments against evolution, and it makes no sense in the evolutionary line of things. I don't personally believe in like evolution of species. I believe in evolution within species, but I don't believe in evolution from one species to another. But they say the platypus is the one thing that stumps everyone who believes in like the origin of species and stuff, which I thought was interesting. But pretty cool nonetheless. Yeah, we got about 13 people watching right now, man. This live stream's not doing as well as previous ones, but that's all right. Maybe y'all are just getting bored of seeing the same stuff on the screen. But I like talking with y'all, so it's all good. Yep, drop them Platinum Eagles in the chat. Matthew Crest Live. I love the chill shows. Yeah, it is fun. It's fun just chilling, Ren, and talking and having a good time with y'all. It definitely is fun. Definitely makes for a good time. Indeed, indeed. All right, all right. 100. Yep, 100. All right, let's see. I wonder if anybody else is live streaming right now. Maybe that's drawing some of the traffic. That's all right if they are. Probably Uncle Sal. Rock Solid streaming. Guido will be streaming a live stream at 8:30 tonight. He'll be doing an auction. Maybe I'll pop in there and say hello to everybody, see what he's got. Who knows? He likes to auction off platinum sometimes. I'm in the normal format. I got you, William E. You're on the computer, I reckon. I think that's what you mean. Or maybe you're on the short streams. I don't really know. But God's thumbprint. Yeah, God's thumbprint, Shadow Work. Exactly. God made the platypus just to tell everybody, hey, evolution or origin of species is not really a thing. Just take a look at this bird, man. And on the 8th day, God made the platypus. In the book of Second Opinions, that's what it says. Believe me, I've read it. Is 140 for the 2022 1/10 kook a good deal for numismatic value in the future? I saw that too, Ren, on eBay. I mean, that's not too bad, really. That's not too bad of a premium, especially where spot price is right now. But I would just get the 2023, man. I know you don't like it, but with the 2024 coming out, they're gonna sell out of these things, and this is gonna be worth pretty close to what a 2022 is gonna be worth. You just gotta wait the time, right? You just gotta be able to wait long enough for it to be. So that's what I think. The Book of Second Opinions. Yep, that's my favorite book of the Bible, the Book of Second Opinions. It seems like that's the most quoted book too, right? A lot of Christians, and I'm a devout Christian, but a lot of Christians like to preach their opinions as if they're facts. And it's like, I'm not so sure if that's in the Bible. Perhaps, though, they were just reading the Book of Second Opinions. Trying to get anything but 2023. I know, Ren, I know. I know you don't like the 2023, man. I know. I don't like them either, and I don't think a lot of people do. I think that's why dealers have been able to hold on to their stock for as long as they have. It's definitely the least desirable, I think, the 2023 Kookaburra. But it's interesting nonetheless. But most people buy because they're collectible, not necessarily because they like the design. I mean, some people do the design. It definitely sells out quicker in the beginning because of design, depending on the design of the kookaburra. But most people don't buy based on design. They buy based on, you know, the collectability in the future and stuff like that. Some people have all the kookaburras in silver and stuff. So that's kind of cool. That's amazing, Platinum Beast. Yeah, right? Anytime somebody tries to create an opinion they have and preach it as fact, I do ask them, you know, did you get that from the Book of Second Opinions? Because I can't imagine it's in any other book of the Bible. Do they have limits on the Perth Mint Platinum? Yeah, they do, William E. They do. Both, I believe it's both. Both the Kookaburra and the Koala in 1/10 ounce are limited to 15,000 coins, which is not that small considering it's platinum, but it's a lot smaller than a lot of other mints, and it's definitely a lot smaller than the Britannia. The Britannia typically has an unlimited mintage, so they'll mint them and mint them and mint them and sell them and sell them and sell them, whereas the Perth Mint stuff is limited. So there's 15,000 kookaburras each year, and they started in 2021. So the 2021, 2022, 2023 have 15,000, and I believe that that's the limit on the new one. And the Koala, I believe, is 15,000 as well, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, Homestead Aquarius, welcome. Welcome, buddy. Welcome to the live stream, Homestead. Man, I've been watching some of the videos on your channel. I love it, man. You make me laugh. You got some real good stuff. You're a hidden gem in YouTube. You're not really a stacking channel so much. You do post some stuff with stacking, but you just post a whole bunch of cool, fun videos. I love it. I love it. You seem like a real nice guy. Truly. All right, all right. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm totally, yeah, go ahead. Shadow Work, use the Book of Second Opinions. Let people know that they shouldn't be quoting from that book because, you know, that's definitely not divine. That's definitely a book of the Bible that was not divinely inspired by God. Thank you, Beast. I'll have a stacking channel soon. Okay, cool, Homestead. Definitely let me know when you make just like a strictly stacking channel. I'd love to come check it out, and maybe we can collab or something, do some interviews or something, help it grow a bit. That'd be real nice. All right, all right. Yep, Homestead Aquarius in the house. For sure, for sure. Homestead Aquarius in the house. We got Shadow Work in the house. We got a bunch of good people in the house today. We got about 13 people watching. Be sure to hit that like button for me. It really helps me out a whole bunch. All right. Man, I got to figure out how to turn off notifications on my cell phone because it really kind of disrupts the stream quite a bit. I'm not an exclusive stacking channel. I just talk like a kid. You just talk like a kid? Ren? Well, I mean, you are still kind of a kid. I know you're a teenager, but you're still kind of like a kid. But your channel's kind of cool because you do investing and stuff, right? You have multiple channels, but that's your investing one is Ren Stocks. Stacking should definitely be a part of homesteading. Yeah, I agree, Shadow Work. I agree. For sure, for sure. All right, we got 100% so far on the Kookaburra poll, so that's kind of cool. Seems like everybody likes the new design. All right, we got 18 likes in the video so far. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate y'all hitting that like button. Really helps me out a whole bunch. And we got 17 people watching right now. So that's really cool. I homestead. We have chickens, rabbits, and a cat. Wow, incredible, Ren Stocks. You ever think about getting like a goat? I know a lot of people that like to homestead have goats and sometimes sheep and stuff. Homestead Aquarius said, any suggestions for the best way to buy platinum? Which online site and who's in our community is a trusted private seller? Well, Homestead, I don't know if you're on Reddit, but I love Reddit. And specifically Reddit PMs for sale. They have some of the best sellers on there. They sell platinum, they sell palladium, gold, silver. You can pretty much find all the metals you want on there. It's mostly peer-to-peer or private sales. They have a feedback system and they ban anybody that's selling anything sketchy. And they allow you to request shipment first of anything. So if you see a seller on there and they haven't made a lot of sales or have a lot of feedback, you can request that they send it to you first, and they'll typically do that because they want to build feedback. If they do have a lot of feedback, typically that means they've made a lot of sales, and you're probably very low risk of having anything happen negatively. So PMs for Sale on Reddit is one of my favorite peer-to-peer selling forums. As far as online dealers, I mean, it's really any of the big boys. I watch out for sales. I like buying on eBay from Liberty Coin. They, a lot of the times, have the best prices. Bullion Exchange's eBay web store has some good prices and free shipping, so you don't got to buy $1.99 minimum, like on their website and stuff. But yeah, AppMax, SD Bullion, pretty much all the big boys are going to be reliable and decent places to buy platinum. Yep, stacking and homesteading are all part of being prepared. That's exactly right, Homestead. That's exactly right. You don't have room for goats. I got you, Renstocks. I got you. That makes sense. But you have 2 greenhouses. That's cool, man. That's cool. That's real nice. That's real nice. Yeah, Liberty Coin and Monument Metals. Yep, both solid dealers for sure. Shadow Work. I know Monument typically has some of the best deals online for all bullion products. They typically have some of the best deals, and they have minimum shipping of $1.99, so it's not too bad. Our friends have goats. Very nice, Renstocks. Very nice. Very cool, very cool. 1/3 platinum might be my next pickup. Well, that's cool, Ren. Definitely consider it. I think that Perth Mint stuff that comes in 1/3 ounce is pretty cool stuff for sure. I'm watching the gold, silver, platinum ratios for possible good strategy. Yeah, that's important. A lot of people sort of ignore the ratios, but you can really make some decent trades that way, I think. I might even trade the platinum palladium ratio if palladium ever goes back down below platinum. So definitely something worth checking out and keeping an eye on. That's really the best way for me to get palladium too, because my state charges sales tax on it. They don't on platinum, but they do palladium. So if I could make a trade, that'd be pretty solid. You've been saving your dividends? Well, that's cool, Ren. That's cool. Gold to platinum is the trade right now. Yes, it is, for sure. We are very close to being 2.5 ounces of platinum for 1 ounce of gold, which is a crazy trade. Crazy, crazy stuff for sure. So yeah, people definitely need to keep an eye on the gold to platinum ratio. You sell coins on Macari, but it's actually just for giving out free laughs. I use AI to make witty descriptions. My story is common sense. Huh. I'll have to check that out. Macari. I've heard of Macari, but I've never sold on there or anything. Do they charge fees like eBay? Shadow Work? Is that what they do? Common sense, but with the cent sign. How do I make the cent sign on the laptop? I don't even know. Well, I guess I could sense symbol. Hold down option followed by the number 4. Option by the number 4. Oh, okay, there we go. So common sense. Let's see here. I see. Vintage 1980. Are you selling like a t-shirt or something? Common sense? I don't really know what I'm looking at here. Let's see. Who's selling this shirt? No, you're not. Huh. I don't know. I've never really checked out Macari. No selling fees. No selling fees. Really? Wow. That's pretty incredible. That's solid. I wonder how they make money. Macari. There's your link. Okay, yeah, let's check it out. Let's see what Shadowworks got on the Macari. Ha! Yeah, that's funny, man. That's real funny. Your little posts that say, wow. That's cool. That's cool. All right. All right. Is getting a 1/10 ounce Noble for a good flip? Ren stocks, maybe. I can remember a time where those things went for basically the same price as the Britannias. But they have gotten a little bit more popular and harder to come by these days since we have been removed from that mintage for about 8 years. So, I mean, a flip, I don't know. But it's a decent price on just stacking, right? If you want to add it to your stack. I'd love to get a Noble at some point here soon. I see buy it now at 160. Yeah, that's too high for me. Price would be 130. 130 solid though. 130 solid for stacking prices. I don't know about a flip. I don't know that that coin is rare enough for a flip right now. Any higher than that, really. Because again, that coin used to really go for the same price as a Britannia. So I don't know how much more you could really squeeze out of the price of that coin. But if you want to buy it for stacking and then squeeze it later, you could definitely do that. All right, we got about 15 people watching the live stream right now. Very nice, very nice. All right, all right. And we've been live streaming for about 70 minutes here. Pretty solid for sure. Pretty cool. Got my little 1 gram bar here. That'll probably be the only 1 gram bar I ever have again. Or hold on to. Up my flip game to get more medals. Yeah, man. I mean, that's not a bad approach. A lot of people like doing that. Buying high premium stuff that you can flip into more medals. That's not bad at all, Ren. That's not bad at all. All right. All right, all right. Well, the live streams really kind of died down a little bit. I don't really know. It seems like maybe this time and day is just not the best. I was really kind of hoping, because when I do these live streams in short forms, I usually gain about 25 to 30 subscribers, which is really cool to see. I don't know what we're sitting at yet. Looks like we're sitting at about 2985. So we need 15 subscribers to reach 3,000. Which will be very, very cool if we can reach that. I don't know that we will, though, but maybe. Who knows? The short version live streams are definitely seeing a drop-off. I don't know if YouTube's adjusting their algorithm on who gets the live streams sent to their shorts feeds, but I definitely have seen them less and less pop up when I'm like scrolling through shorts to see different things and whatnot. Shadow Work, you buy low premium 1/4 ounce and 1/2 ounce gold, then trade up for 1 ounce at your LCS. Very nice. That's cool, man. That's really cool. I bet your LCS appreciates that because he can sell those fractionals for a higher premium than he can the 1 ounce, especially with the price where it's at right now. Yeah, YouTube's always changing things, Homestead. They really are. It's hard to keep up, right? It's hard to figure out what's hot and what's not. But, I mean, it's all just fun for me, really. It's just a hobby. It's not my full-time job or anything. So I'm happy with whatever the outcome, really. The short style stream was definitely working before. Yeah, it was. It was for a little while there. I was gaining like 30 to 40 subscribers per short stream, which was kind of cool. But I think it was just such a new thing that not a lot of people jumped on it quick enough. And probably people have started to realize the increase that you can get. And so it's probably getting a little bit crowded in the short stream world. So, yeah. Oh, man, we got a disliker. I wonder who disliked the 2024 Kookaburra. Looks like 8% dislike, 92% yes. Could just be somebody scrolling through, you know. You never know. That LCS relationship can really help out. I have a good one, too. Very nice. Very nice. It's good to have a relationship with your LCS because if you can get on their, like, call list, they'll call you up when they got something good you might be interested in. And you can find some really good stuff. For sure. Yeah, lots of streamers have moved to the short style. Yeah, I've seen that too. I've seen that too. So who knows? If we keep floating around 17 people watching, I might go back to the vertical or whatever. Because I like the vertical a little better because it shows more of the scene, but it used to not drive nearly the traffic. So who knows? We'll see. Maybe we'll go back and forth a little bit here. I left my number at the LCS for platinum and silver jewelry store. Very nice. Very nice, Shadow Work. Solid, solid, solid. Homestead said, what kind of low premium do you buy and swap out for what kind of 1 ounce do you trade? Yeah, what kind of trade do you make, Shadow Work? I know you said you buy like quarter and half ounce. Do you just buy whatever's the cheapest and then he'll trade you for whatever's the cheapest 1 ounce, or how's that work? That relationship. Let us know. Let us know. For sure. All right, all right. Homestead, I'm all Eagles, so I buy from Liberty or Monument Metals and then trade for 1 ounce gold Eagles at LCS. Oh, nice, Shadow Work. Very nice. That's solid. Solid play. I'd love to get into the Eagles more, really. Don't have a whole bunch, but I'd love to get into it. I think that'd be a pretty solid, solid way of stacking. I know a lot of people don't like the Eagles because of the premiums, but I don't mind them so much. All right, all right. We got 2985 subscribers. Only 15 more to 3,000. Solid, solid, solid. Niels Hahn saying, buy silver platinum and crystallize osmium. Yes, indeed. Buy all 3 of those. What's your thoughts on palladium, Niels Hahn? I don't know if I've ever asked you that. Do you like palladium? Do you have any? Or do you think it's a lost cause at this point? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. All right, all right. I like it by at a lower price. Yeah, it is nice that it is a lower price. I'm all Eagles because it's already money instead of valuable material waiting to be converted into money. Yeah, that's very true, Shadow Work. That's very true. What short should I make? And did you see mine from today? I didn't, Ren Stocks. Did you post a new short? I'll have to check that out after the live stream. Let's see here. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, I'll have to check that out, man. Posted up a new short. I don't know that I even got notified of that. Let me see. I got the bell clicked on your channel. I don't know, man. I like how many different styles of stacking there are. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see the different styles of stacking people have. Some people like all Eagles. Some people like whatever's cheapest. Some people like numismatics. Some people like only gold and silver. It's a very diverse group on YouTube and other places of stackers. Everyone likes something different. Let's see. Traded up from generic silver buffs and some 1/10 ounces to get a gold eagle. All trades I was able to profit on. I finally did something right, although the gold was a lateral move almost. Oh, very nice, Homestead. Very nice. Solid trade. Solid trade. I haven't gotten any notifications for Rinse Channel either. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird stuff. I love looking at my stash. Yeah, I love looking at my stack too, man. I really do. You like crystallized osmium and platinum. Yep, Niels Hahn. Yep. Very nice trading, Homestead. Yep. Yeah, we got Homestead in here, Niels Hahn. Homestead has joined the live stream. He's been a loyal follower of my channel, man. He joins almost all these live streams. He's a cool dude, though. He's real cool. I checked out his channel after you told me to, Niels Hahn. You're right, he is Southern. But I love it, man. I love it. We'll just have to get him on that Alabama white sauce, right? We'll have to teach him something. YouTube doesn't want kids getting seen. Yeah, pretty much, Renstocks. I mean, that's what it's got to be with your channel, man. Is they just, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Oh, yeah. Homestead's a good old Southern boy. His mama probably raised him right. That's for sure. He probably had a good mama growing up. He might still have his mama. I don't know. Yeah, you got to try it, Shadow Work. It's good. It's good stuff. That's my second favorite next to Carolina Gold, man. Alabama White is good. Mouth-watering white. It is making my gambling streak bigger on the medals. Maybe start doing a lot of it. Playing the game. Yep. Yep, Homestead. Hey, American Stacker. Picked up 2 10-ounce and 40 Kennedys today. Very nice. Very nice addition. Very nice. Very cool. Welcome to the live stream, my friend. Alabama White Barbecue is awesome. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Alabama White. Only true Southerners know about it, though. You go up north or something, they're like, what's that stuff you put on your barbecue? It's good, man. You don't know about all this. But very nice pickup, American Stacker. Oh, you're from the... Oh, yeah, that's right, Shadow Work. You told me about that. Yeah, you told me you're from the Carolinas. Yep, Carolina Gold's my favorite, too. I like the North Carolina vinegar base, all right, but the Carolina Gold with the mustard they do down in South Carolina is just so, so good. I love it, love it, love it. And there's no shortages of barbecue joints in the South, so you should be able to find all different kinds of sauce anywhere you look. Yeah, I've been established. I had a rather large platinum stack, and I've had to build back up from the bottom, so it happens to the best of us, man. But at least there's still time, right? At least we have not missed the boat yet. Take the vinegar base and top it off. Nice, nice, Shadow Work. Do a little bit of both. That's solid. I'll have to try that sometime. Yeah, our food down here in the South is good, Renstocks. It really, really is. We got good barbecue, good fried chicken, man. If you like fried chicken, you'll do all right in the South. Fried chicken and barbecue is our 2 staples. And we got great sides too, man. Grits, cornbread, biscuits. Man, we got some good food down here. I tell you what, you can find some good stuff. For sure. Andalusia is a good town in Alabama to get Southern food. Oh, very nice. I'll have to check out that little town sometime. I'm about to put some chicken on the grill with some Sweet Baby Ray's sweet and spicy. Some extra cayenne. Very nice, Homestead. That'll be delicious, man. I saw you make some videos about stuff you've been cooking up, and it looks good. I'm going to have to come over there and visit you sometime. We'll have to have a little cookout. Smoked ribs are so good. Yep, smoked ribs are good. I'm like a kid at the soda machine, but with barbecue. Yeah, right? I just dump it. I want that sauce all over my hand. Like, when I eat a sandwich, a barbecue sandwich, that sauce has to get all over my hands and my shirt and my plate and everything, man. I'm the same way. Yeah, it is, Homestead. Southern food is world famous, yeah. We got the best stuff down here. You can't be beat. Cannot be beat. All right, all right, all right. No wheezing the juice. Crawfish with red beans and rice. Yep, down there in Louisiana. They love their crawfish. Their bowls they have. They have them crawfish bowls. And, man, they kill for that stuff. I like crawfish, but I can't get behind the sucking the butt thing, right? I can't, like, break off the tail and suck the butt or whatever they do. I don't know. I just can't do it. I love the meat. I love the juices and stuff. It tastes wonderful. But I can't quite do it Louisiana style where they just pick them up, crack them open, and just suck the juices out. I just, head sucking the head. Oh, okay, so they suck the, yeah, I can't do that, man. I cannot do that. I don't know. I can't eat the thing looking at me, man. It's got its face still on it. But if you crack the thing open, pull the meat out, and put it on, like, some type of dish or something, I'll eat it all day long. It's good stuff. I can remember back in the day when I was in high school, I worked at Popeye's Chicken and Biscuits as a little high school job, and we had this seasonal dish. We offered crawfish, fried crawfish. It was like popcorn shrimp, but crawfish, and it was so good. Oh my goodness, that stuff used to sell out so quick. and I loved it. That was my first introduction to crawfish meat, really. I know it's just like fast food, but it was good, man. It was good. Yep, Popeyes is so good. It was, man. And I used to take home so much food. Oh my gosh. They used to always make way too much at the end of the night, and they were just going to toss it anyway. So I used to bring home like bags of biscuits and large containers of red beans and rice, mashed potatoes, and fried chicken and stuff. It was good, good times, good times. Yeah, sucking the head, yeah. Now I want low country broil. Yep, low country broil, man. I'll tell you what, I love low country South Carolina. I love it over there. I got family in South Carolina, and I've traveled through there. It's really, really peaceful down there. Yeah, Ren Stocks, it does. You know, I know they sell Southern food in other places, but it just is so much better in the South. You can find little mom and pop shops that just make the best home cooking you have ever had. All right, Loper Painter, hear about the new Ruthenium Air Stable Catalyst Beast? No, I haven't. What's that all about? Let me know about it. Ruthenium Air Stable Catalyst. I'll have to Google that. Air Stable Catalyst. That's interesting stuff, man. Ruthenium Air Stable Catalyst. An air and moisture stable ruthenium pre-catalyst. Interesting. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. I miss the low country, South Carolina and Georgia. Lived in Savannah for years. Yeah, it's so nice down there, Shadow Work. The people are great. The landscape is nice. The weather is nice. I mean, roll down the windows and you smell the humidity. There's so much water in the air. It just smells like the South. Buc-ee's has good barbecue sandwiches. Yeah, they do. They do. We got a couple Buc-ee's in Georgia. I've been to the couple in Georgia, a couple in Florida, actually, St. Augustine and Daytona. Buc-ee's got good barbecue, man. They really do. It's so funny, though. Like, Texas is known for its brisket, but the rest of the South usually sticks to like pulled pork, pulled chicken. But I mean, you can get brisket at Southern barbecue anywhere. But Texas is a brisket like capital, and Buc-ee's is from Texas, so they sell pulled pork sandwiches and they sell brisket. But it's funny, in Georgia and Florida, the pulled pork just gets sold out so quick, and the brisket is just like sitting there waiting to be sold. It's so funny how different barbecue in different places sells. Should I look at land there? Yeah, Ren Stocks. I mean, land in the South is pretty much the cheapest. In fact, I was looking it up because I was curious about it. Alabama has the lowest property tax of any state in the whole country, 50 of 50, as far as low property tax is concerned. So that's a good place to buy some land for low property taxes in the long run. A good amount of our states, Texas, Tennessee, Florida, have no income tax. So if you ever were looking to live in the South, those three states are pretty solid for income tax purposes. And then the cheapest major town to live in the whole U.S. right now, as last I checked, it could have changed, but last I checked was actually Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis, Tennessee has the most affordable housing and still a major town in the whole country. Now, obviously, Memphis has its own issues in certain parts of the town, but certain parts of the town are nice, and you can still find very affordable housing and property values in Memphis. So might be worth taking a look at, Rem. Brisket is the best. Yeah, brisket's real good. Brisket's real good. Zach Johnson said, we got lobster and clams. Barbecue up here is trash. We don't even have chains like Buc-ee's. It's sad. Oh, man, Zach Johnson, you must be somewhere in the Northeast. You're talking about lobster and clams. Are you like Maine or something? Because that's just about as far north as you can go. I know they have a lot of fishing and stuff up there, but they don't have good barbecue in the north, that's for sure. I reckon they got good Italian and pizza, though. I know I've had New York pizza and stuff. So up north, you get some good Italian food and whatnot. So Massachusetts, that's right. I think you had mentioned that before. Yeah, I bet you got some Irish stuff going on up there. I don't know what Irish food would be. Would it be just like British food? Like fish and chips, I bet is real good up where you're at. Family from Maine. Okay, Zach Johnson, all right. But I bet you got good fish and chips, and you probably got some good Italian food. So you got good stuff. I mean, but barbecue is really the best. It really is. And fried chicken, I don't know if that's just because I'm a good old Southern boy down here living in the South my whole life, but them are the two meals. New England bowl dinner. Oh Lord, New England clam chowder, I reckon, is what you're referring to. I mean, I like clam chowder. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, it's definitely not my first pick. Is it cold down there? No, Rinstocks, it doesn't get too cold, man. It doesn't. If you get up in the Blue Ridge Mountains, it can snow a little bit in the wintertime and stuff, but it really doesn't get too cold. It gets a little cold for a couple months maybe out of the year, but it ain't like out west and stuff where it gets like real cold, or far, far north, like Michigan and stuff. No, we don't, that's unheard of. It barely gets cold down here. Down here in Georgia, it snows, well, in Atlanta, it doesn't really snow South Georgia, but in North Georgia, it snows once every other year, probably. We're probably on a once every other year kind of snow. We didn't get any last year, but I think we got maybe some the year before. I can't remember. But it's about once every other year it snows in Georgia. Smoky Mountains get a little bit of snow. Blue Ridge Mountains get snow. But for the most part, it stays fairly warm. It is very humid, though. I don't know if you're out west, but the humidity is something very different from anywhere else in the country. So you got to get kind of used to that. You'll sweat in the summer, and that sweat will stick to you, and you'll get real wet just from your own sweat, not because it rained or anything. So you got to keep that in mind. I get snow in April on occasion. Wow, Rinstocks, that's unheard of down here in the South. The furthest snow we've gotten is probably March. Real early March, we'll get a little snow every once in a blue moon, but it doesn't happen all that often, if I'm being honest. All right. Been riding your Harley 365 in North Carolina. There's been about 10 days and 2 years I didn't ride. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that in the South. It gets a little cold, but it never really gets too cold to go out riding on your motorcycle or your convertible or what have you. I see people put their top down in the convertible in the middle of the winter because it'll just be a nice day. They can do that. All right, William E. said, peanut butter and jelly will get me by. Have a good one, Niels and all. All right, well, thanks for joining the live stream, William E. I greatly appreciate you stopping by, bud. Be sure to hit the like button on your way out. Really helps me out a whole bunch. We got about 20 likes right now, so that's pretty solid. So thanks all of y'all for hitting that like button. I do greatly appreciate it. It's never snowed where you live, Loper. You've seen hail maybe 4 to 5 times, but that's it. Yeah, I reckon you're down probably in Florida. If I had to guess, you're probably in Florida. It almost never snows in Florida. Maybe on the north side once in a billion years, but basically not at all. What's the coldest you've got? Well, Rinstocks, we can get down into the teens, I'd say. But the thing about that is it's only early in the morning, late at night kind of thing. Oh, he's in SoCal. Okay. Yeah, Ren, it'll get down into the teens, but it's typically only in the mornings or at the night. By the time midday comes, we're back up in the 30s and 40s. So, and that's, again, just a couple weeks, really. So most of the time in the winter, it gets down to 30s and 40s in the night and 30s and 40s in the early morning. And by midday, it'll be about 40s, 50s, maybe even 60s if you're lucky. So not too cold. Oh, okay, Loper Painter, San Diego. That's a nice little place down there. That's not a bad town. That's one of the few towns out there in California that is still relatively decent, I think. I don't know. But that's cool. That's cool stuff. Zach Johnson said, up in Maine, just got 2 feet of snow last week. Oh my goodness. 2 feet of snow last week. That's crazy. Hey, I can remember I visited Canada on a cruise in the summer about maybe like 13 years ago. And it was so cold. Oh my goodness. In the middle of summer, I was not prepared. I took that cruise and packed shorts and t-shirts and that's it. And man, I was frozen in Canada. It went to Newfoundland and Labrador. So that was crazy experience to be just so cold in the middle of summer. Absolutely insane. It's a red city, fortunately. Yeah, that's what I've heard, Loper Painter. That's what I've heard. It's one of the few red major towns still in California. What's interesting is y'all are on the border, so I would reckon that y'all would fight back the state a little bit on that border war y'all got to deal with. But yeah, that is fortunate that San Diego's still a red stronghold down in California because we're a military city. Ah, I gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah, a lot of the military tend to lean a little red because a lot of them are just good old boys, and a lot of them come from a lot of different places too. Cali government sucks. The land is great. Yeah, that's what I hear, Niels. That's what I hear. The government sucks, but the land and the weather and the landscape is really nice. That's what I've heard. They have a lot of oil wells there too. Yeah, they have a lot. That's another funny thing is how are you even drilling in California? I don't get it. I would have thought they would have outlawed that like forever ago. They want to get rid of gas cars and stuff. Georgia's nice, but it gets super humid. Yeah, it does, Shadow Work. It does. It gets real humid down here and in Florida. Anytime I travel to Florida in the summer, you'd basically just melt. Especially Miami, you are just going to melt, melt, melt. If you are a stone, like if you're, see, I got a little bit of Hispanic in me, right? I'm 1/4 Hispanic. So I can hold my own as far as the heat and the humidity and stuff. But people that are just like white as a ghost, they just roast and they melt. They were not bred to withstand the heat. So it's funny to see. Well, thank you, Juke the First, for joining the live stream. I don't know why you don't like platinum, but my gold is pesos. These are gold pesos over here I got. So I really like them. They're really cool. I stack gold, I stack silver, I stack platinum. I stack it all, man. The big lie. What's the big lie? Oh, Niels Hahn. The government is, yeah, the big lie. You can go from the beach to the desert to snowy mountains within 90 minutes. I stick to the beach. Oh, nice, Loper Painter. That's pretty cool. Yeah, California is a very diverse landscape too. They got mountains, they got desert, they got beach. They got it all, man. It's pretty cool stuff. Shadowworks said they can drill in California as long as they disguise it. That's cool, man. That's funny. That is funny. Yeah, I reckon that's the case. As long as they don't talk about it, right? Don't ask, don't tell, I reckon. That's the new don't ask, don't tell in California. You drill in or you vote in red, it's like, just don't ask, don't tell. Fair play, keep the stack. Well, thank you, Juke the First. I appreciate that. Well, thanks for joining the live stream. I appreciate you just popping in here, hanging out. Even if you don't like platinum, that's all right. We can still be friends, my friend. Yeah, rest in peace, Queen Elizabeth. Yep, R.I.P. to the Queen. She lived a long, long life. So long, in fact, that most people don't even remember a time where she wasn't queen. Because most people who do remember a time before Queen Elizabeth have already passed away. Do I still like Corona coins? I do, Ren Stocks. I haven't picked up any recently, but I do. I noticed, I think it's Bullion Exchanges has a stellar deal on Austrian Ducats. They're not Coronas, but they're Ducats. So that's kind of cool. What made you sell your old stack? Well, Ren, it was just like, I don't know. It was kind of a personal thing. Had to deal with some family matters that just required a whole lot of money real quick. And so just had to sell off, man. It just kind of sucked for the time being, but we building back, and I'm starting to get like paid back for that investment I made all those years ago. So it'll work its way back there in my stack. They've got empty buildings that are actually oil rigs in the middle of cities just hidden from the... Wow, that's crazy. Shadow work. Man, it's so crazy your government makes you do that. Makes you have to hide what you're doing from the public. I like buying anything with, what is it, 2020 on it. Yeah, that's a solid play, man, because 2020 was a hard year for the mints across the world, really. They didn't get out as much as they would have liked, I reckon. And so, yeah, the mintages are real low on a lot of 2020 coins. I got a 1914 King George Sovereign. Very nice, Juke the First. Very nice. That's cool, man. Sovereigns are cool. I'd like to have one of those in my stack at some point. Thinking of offloading some silver kilos if we hit $30 this week. Tired of the kilos. Hey, that's not bad at all, Loper Painter. That's not bad at all. Cash out on those profits, flip them into like platinum or something, and you might just do all right with that flip. I think that'd be a solid flip, and I think a lot of people are going to do that. I don't have enough silver to comfortably sell at 30, but if it does hit, I guarantee that'd be a real good time to sell. At least some of it if you have enough that you're comfortable with. Can't wait to sell some lightning crystal artwork. That's cool, Niels Hahn. ZZZ said, or ZZY said, don't do a Build Back Better Biden style. No, I'm not going to do Biden style, man. Definitely not. And most people on that side of the spectrum, they don't even stack, man. Most people that stack are much conservative because they believe that, you know, their money, they should build wealth rather than rely on other people's wealth to live and stuff. So we have a very common theme in the stacking community. Queen's on more coinage than any other person. Yes, she is. Yes, she is, because she lived to be such a long time. And American Stacker, her portrait changed over the years as she aged, which is kind of cool. Not a lot of monarchs or patriarchs or whatever they call them get to change their portrait. I doubt King George is going to change it all pretty much the entire time he's on the throne. They'll probably keep the same portrait for him, and then just whoever the next person is, they'll put that person on. If he passes away more sooner, we might see, what's his son's name? Prince Henry? Is it? No. Dang it, what's his name? What's the prince's name? The king's son that's going to be king next. Prince William. Prince William will probably, if he's able to take over the throne at a young age, he might see his portrait change if he lives a long time. Very nice, Shadow Work. Very nice. You got the king on one coin. I've got a Bahamian silver coin with the Prince Charles on it, interestingly enough. You're bloody right. She's on it, young boy. Yep, Juke the First. That's right. Bay Area is awful. Used to be so cool a decade or two ago. Oh, man, that's unfortunate, Loper Painter. Maybe they can get back to where they used to be. Yeah, the 50 peso coin is a cool one, American Stacker. It's very cool. Very, very cool coin. Indeed, for sure. That's a very, very cool coin to stack. Diana has some coins in 1/20th ounce gold. Well, that's cool. It's cool, Ren. Yeah, so some mints decide to put princes and princesses on coins, Shadow Work. I'll have to get that Prince Charles coin out of storage. I picked it up on a trip I made to the Bahamas, so that will always have a place in my stack. But yeah, it says, it's like a coin. It says Prince Charles on it. It says Royal Bahamian whatever. And it's really, really cool stuff. Really, really cool. Yeah, Young Liz is cool. Young Liz is a cool design on the coins. For sure. But yeah, Prince and Princesses are on coins, Shadow Work. Yep. You can find them. They're not from the Royal Mint, I don't think. I don't know if the Royal Mint ever put out any Prince or Princess coins, but like former UK countries, a lot of them have. Like Ireland and stuff, I think. Lizzie is the lizard. Lizzie the lizard? Easy, said Niels Hahn. Do I reckon silver will be 3 times in the next few years? Well, I don't really know, Juke. Loper Painter says, no chance, Juke, too manipulated. I agree a lot with what Loper Painter said, Juke. I think the price is very much manipulated. Could we see double silver maybe? But I don't know about triple, man. I don't really know about all that. I don't think they let it get that far along, really, if I'm being honest. Too much in the paper markets for that to occur. We'd have to really have an extreme shortage, and people in the paper markets try to take delivery and can't, and then there'll be a large run on it, is what I reckon a lot of people believe as far as what's going to happen with silver. Things really need to break in order to get, yeah, things really need to break out of their shell, for sure, to get 3 times the amount. That is for sure. Absolutely true. They would really have to break out, and something major would have to happen in industry, I would guess. You're crazy, Neil. True, but it's getting used more and more each day. It is, Juke First. You're right. You're right about that. And I definitely think that's part of the reason it's starting to increase, and I think that's part of the reason it will increase over time, is just it's so much needed in industry that the price can't hold itself down for too long. Because realistically, there's only so much in the ground. Now, there's more silver than gold and platinum, but the harder it gets to find and mine and all that stuff, the more it could be impacted. Also, politics in certain countries that mine silver could have a role as well. Have you seen Singapore 1/20th ounce gold tigers from 1986? No, I haven't, Renstocks. I have not. Shadowwork said, depends if the dollar can be halved 2 more times. If the money supply is doubled, again, then I could see silver really moving. We're only now seeing what happens, though. There's an obvious lag. Yeah, for sure, Shadowwork. 1971, 79 were just as crazy, 20 times silver then. Wow. Yeah, that is true. That is true, Nielsen. I am the year of Tiger in Chinese New Year. Interesting, we're in stocks. I think I'm the year of the rooster. I think I'm the rooster year, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember. I think I am, though. I think I'm the rooster. COMEX manipulates the price of silver. Yes, it does, American Stacker. That's very true. Very true. I hate it all you want. I've made by far the most profits on Bitcoin. It's the currency of the future. Yeah, I know a lot of people have, man. A lot of people have made money on Bitcoin. It's possible to make money, but I just don't like the possibility of losing all my money. And I know there's ways to protect yourself and stuff, but I don't know, man. I only got so much fiat to go around, and I like to put it in the metals. Loper, nice work on the Bitcoin. It's still in its infancy, though. Yeah? Yeah, it's what people say. A lot of people say that. It's in its infancy, and it's only going to change and stuff. Maybe I missed the boat. Maybe I don't. But I'll be all right with whatever the outcome, really. But more power to y'all, man. If y'all are able to make money, I hope y'all are able to make a whole lot of it off the Bitcoin. You can never hold crypto over a long time. Yeah, a lot of people buy and trade it. It's very different from precious metals and even stocks, really. Gold and silver, 5,000 years. Fed reserve notes, 5,000 weeks. Bitcoin, 5,000 days. Huh. Interesting. Interesting stuff. Crypto was made to transfer money over screens. Yep. That's true. That's true. I made more money on shorts. Are they money? What? I'm not quite sure I understand that, Niels. Ha! Homestead Aquarius said he's the year of the roadkill possum. Well, I reckon that's not so bad, Homestead Aquarius. I reckon it could be a lot worse. Yes, you can, Juke. It's called cold storage. I've been holding since 2014. That's true. That's true. There is ways to hold crypto for a long time. Renstock said, in Rich Dad, Poor Dad, there is a chapter about not wanting to lose it, hold people back. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that, Renstocks. That makes a lot of sense. Not your keys, not your crypto. Definitely don't keep your money on any exchange, cold storage. Yeah, I think cold storage is probably the best way to hold your crypto. You think I trust an app on my phone? If a country gives up its currency, it gives up its sovereignty, equals war. That's true, Niels Hahn. That's true. Juke's only 29 years old. All right. All right. Hey, I am the only subscriber to American Stacker. Hey, that's not so bad, though. All right, all right. Well, we've been going for about 108 minutes here. We'll probably wrap it up right at 8 o'clock. So we got a few minutes left here to go. But y'all are getting spicy in the chat. I tell you what, y'all are getting a little spicy. Juke's shooting out the shots and everyone's firing back, going back and forth. That ain't so bad. It helps drive my channel a little bit. So keep on keeping on. The Kookaburra poll has changed a little bit. It looks like we're at 82% in favor with about 18% saying no. I'm out, Beast. Peace, y'all. All right, Loper Painter. Well, thanks for joining the live stream, bud. I do greatly appreciate you stopping by, man. You are a loyal follower of my channel, and I always appreciate the comments that you post and stuff, so thank you. And we'll see you later, bud. I reckon you're the one hitting the hearts, so thank you for that as well. Really helps me out a whole bunch. All right, but man, this short form stream has been a little bit lackluster on the bringing people in, but that's all right, I reckon. It's all for fun. I was a #1 mod of a large crypto show 6 years ago. I know crypto very well. Cool, Niels Han. That's real cool. That's real cool, man. For sure. For sure indeed. All right. All right. I think it's been a good little live stream. Thanks, y'all, for joining. And thanks for contributing in the chat and stuff. Thanks for hopping in and talking back and forth and talking with me and everything. So thank you. Neil, I'd still like that Bitcoin silver coin you got from the symposium if you ever want to sell. I buy platinum and silver. I do too, Niels. I do too. I buy platinum and silver, man. Great stream, Platinum Beast. Well, thank you, Shadowwork. I appreciate that. I appreciate that you've been a loyal Gold Beast member for a little while now. That really helps out my channel a whole lot, having a moderator in here to kind of keep things clean and professional and keep an eye on the chat while I'm doing the streaming. Really helps out a whole bunch. So thank you for all your contribution to my channel. Nope, LOL. Well, Niels Han, I reckon that's a good little piece to hold on to, my man. Crypto silver, Bitcoin silver. Interesting stuff. I've never actually had any crypto designed silver pieces. All my silver has been either sovereign mints or just generics, really, which I reckon the crypto silver is kind of considered generic silver, but it's interesting nonetheless. For sure. That coin was a gift to me from Ninja. Oh, nice. Nice, Niels Han. Always nice to get silver as a gift. All right, all right. We're at 2,989 subscribers, only 11 away from 3,000. I think we'll hit 3,000 by the end of the week. I got a couple more videos in line for y'all, so hopefully we'll be able to hit 3,000 by the end of the week. That'd be really, really nice. Accomplishment. I reckon it doesn't really matter once you're monetized, but it's nice to see people that think of my channel enough to subscribe to it. I let them roam free, LOL, the good shepherd. Just got to keep an eye out for wolves. Very nice, Shadowwork, very nice. Is that a 1 gram platinum? It is, American Stacker. This is a 1 gram platinum bar. I actually received this from Fish. I don't know if you know who that is in the stacking community. His name's not Fish anymore on YouTube, but he had these bars back when you couldn't really find them anymore, and I wanted one, and he did a trade with me for some Kennedy halves or something, and so that was real cool of him to do, and I'll hold on to that 1 gram probably forever. I don't have any other 1 grams, but that's the one I got. I'm trying to not get attached to my stack right now. When I get enough for land, it's gone. Yeah, that makes sense, Renstocks, that makes sense. Silver crypto coin, the Platinum Beast, less than 1,000 made. Oh, very cool. Very cool, Niels Han. That's cool to have such a low mintage. Ren, that's a dream I have also. Swap one asset for another. Yeah, that's not a bad approach. Swapping your stack for land. That's not a bad idea at all. It's probably pretty smart, actually. And then when you do that, you can start stacking again. You can always start stacking again, right? Even though the price may go up over time, if you need to sell for something, sell it, and then just start again, right? It's a great way to save, and a lot of people use it as a physical savings account that goes up with inflation rather than down. All good things start with a dream. Yes, they do, Renstocks. Yes, they do. So you know my stack Platinum Beast, but I love getting what you say. So what should I get? Well, Ren stocks, I'd say get. Well, I don't know because it depends. Like right now on eBay, there's a 2020 Britannia for 125, which is a solid price. But it kind of depends on what Money Metals does about your Britannias. Because I think the 2020 was the lowest mintage of the Britannias. And so if you can pick that up, I'd definitely get that if you were interested in it. I don't know if you are, but if you were, that'd be a solid buy because I think that's the lowest mintage. I forget where I saw the mintage. The Royal Mint doesn't like to release their mintage numbers, but I think there is somewhere you can see how many. From the Royal Mint, the Britannia on eBay. Have you seen it? 125. Pretty solid deal for a 2020, I think. It's only a few more dollars than a tube of Brits would be nice. That's my plan, man. I plan on filling up this tube full of Britannias. I got one in there so far. I got one in a capsule. I got more on the way, so we'll get this tube filled up. I think that'd be real cool, and that'd be something I'd hold on to for a good while. And they're such low premium. I mean, it's a solid tube to stack. Both a baby step and a giant leap are a single step in the right direction. And it's a lot harder to pivot after you've chosen your course. So choose your route carefully and move with purpose. Great word, Shadow Work. Great word. Excellent word to post in the chat and let people know about. That's very, very wise. Very, very wise. All right. So yeah. Definitely cool stuff. I buy crystallized osmium, make some jewelry, and 300% the price and sell it. Well, that's not a bad business to be in, Niels Hahn. Jewelry is a great way to make money out of metals, I think. You can be pretty profitable selling jewelry and precious metals and stuff. Yeah, Homestead Aquarius, I agree. Good quote. Great quote from Shadow Work. He's always posting great stuff in the chat, man. He's a smart guy. Y'all should definitely go check out his channel if you haven't. He doesn't post a whole lot, but he does have some cool stuff. I'm not seeing it. All right, I'll post the link in the chat. And if it disappears, that means somebody in the chat probably bought it. Oh man, it sold. What? It sold at $4.49 today? Dang. Well, it's gone, Ren Stocks. My mistake. Someone bought it. I don't know who, but I guess I didn't refresh the page quick enough. So yeah, it's gone. Dang, that's kind of unfortunate because I was eyeing that thing for a little while as my next pickup. Oh well. I would say just keep an eye on eBay, man. Somebody's always posting something kind of cool. Let's see what's ending soonest in the auctions. Let's see. I think I remember seeing the Isle of Man. Have you seen that auction, Ren? It started out at 119. I don't know how high it'll go. But look at this, Ren. I know you were talking about wanting an Isle of Man. Oh man, I can't post the link. It's too long. Oh well. Yeah, there's an Isle of Man that's right now listed on auction. It's got about 2 days and 14 hours left. Its starting price is $119 with $5 shipping. But if it stays low, that could be a decent pickup. Check out Arc Silver, Ren Stocks. Yeah, what does Arc Silver have a website? Niels Hahn, let's see here. Arc Silver Gold and Osmium. Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Products. Platinum. Yeah. Oh, okay. So Arc Silver does have a little bit of platinum. But I think he was wanting to get like a 1/10 ounce Niels Hahn, and it doesn't look like they do have it on their website. At least not what I'm seeing. Yeah, I don't see any fractional platinum on Arc Silver's website. They don't have any palladium either. What do they have for osmium? Let's see here. Osmium. Ooh, they do have osmium. Well, you got to call or text, I guess. But they do have some cool stuff with osmium. My LLC is in Wyoming. Oh, very nice, Shadow Work. Very nice. Very cool. I heard that's a good state to start a business in or to place your business in. Good prices on platinum. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely have to keep that in mind, Niels Hahn. Platinum Beast finds all the deals. Well, I try. I try to find the best price. Call Ian, he has them. Ah, gotcha, gotcha. Anonymity is great. Yep, it is, it is. I get my 10,000 coins from Ian. Oh, very nice. Very nice, Niels Hahn. Very cool. That's where you get them for spot price, Niels Hahn? Is that your spot price dealer? How much, Neil? Well, I think Neil gets 1/10 ounces at spot price, which is just insane in my opinion. But yeah. All right, so we're coming up on 2 hours here. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. So get in your last comments if you want in the chat. But yeah, thanks everybody for joining the live stream today. I greatly appreciate all of y'all for all the support y'all show me over the years and everything. Be sure to hit that like button on your way out and hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification so you can stay up to date with future live streams that I do. And with all that being said, y'all, I appreciate y'all once again. And until next time, we'll see y'all.